Yes sir, what up? It is your boy D Got Juice, and we back with another video. D Got Juice, we back with another video, another banger. I appreciate y'all for tapping into the video today. Very tight description, I know we're gonna look at those Racer Blue Dark Knight Awake 5s, and all this was possible thanks to my local boutique in Atlanta, Request Boutique. They also have different locations. I think they got one in Charlotte. Yeah, they do got one in Charlotte. But yes sir, I appreciate them for definitely sending these out. You know, I paid that ticket for this pair because I hit on the pink pair retail, but this blue pair I did not hit, man. I had to pay that resale price. And I wanted to get it for somebody reliable, somebody that I trusted in Request Boutique. You know, been in the game, they definitely got a lot of hype stuff. But yeah, man, this shoe right here is definitely for the resellers. I feel like a lot of resellers hit on this shoe. A lot of shops have this shoe. And you know, customers that hit on the raffle don't even got their shoes. Like, congrats to Awake for this dope release. I know y'all celebrating because, you know, hey, y'all made a killing off these shoes, man. Y'all had a definitely a successful release. I think it was 7,000 pairs of the pink, maybe like 10 or 13,000 of the blue, but they are partying on IG. All I gotta say is just ship my pink pair and we will have a good day. I'll party along with y'all when I get my shoes. I'll take a shot to that. But a lot of people wait on these shoes. Like I said, if you go to the IG, they're partying up, they're living it up, they're celebrating, but ship the shoes. That's all I ask for. The pink pair is definitely something that the Juice Gang family wants and a lot of customers. But anyway, we are not here to talk about that, you guys. I do want to say appreciate y'all for subscribing to the channel. We're still in the race of that 4K. We just hit 3,700 subscribers and I'm loving the engagement. I love where the channel is growing. Like I said, without y'all, the channel is nothing. So salute to y'all, the Juice Gang family, for definitely for that engagement. If you're not subscribed to the channel, man, if that button is ready to do all wrong, make it turn gray. Like, share, comment. Definitely comment down below because that definitely gets this pumped out of the algorithm. And I'm always going to engage with y'all. Also, if you follow me on the Real D Got Juice over IG, you can see what I got coming to the channel. I always post dope pictures and stuff like that, so we can definitely chop it up and engage too on that platform. But yes sir, I'm not here to talk your head off. We're here to talk about these shoes, man. So let's go and look at this early look. Well, not early look, but you know what I'm saying, I got my pair before everybody else. Well, most people did. So let's look at these Racer Blue Dark Knight Awake 5s because I definitely feel like it's one of those shoes that we're gonna remember for a long time, man. Let's get it. Right here we have the bag, and shout out to Request Boutique. Like I told y'all, man, I hit them up in the DM. I was like, can I please get one of them bags? Because I did business with them in Charlotte and they definitely have a dope bag. But I love the bags that, you know, you get with these. It definitely feels like you made a premium purchase. So shout out to Request Boutique. And I'll put all their information right there. But you can see they got their website right at the top of the bag. And they got their logo and all that on the side. So dope bag right there. But we didn't come in for the bag, y'all. We came in for the shoes. And yes sir. These came premium package, no damage on my box. And I gotta say that Awake definitely has a dope box. They did a lot of things in this box that Jordan Brand had to sign off. You know, Jordan had to sign off on everything, including the A on the shoe, but we'll get to that in a second. But right here on the box, you got the standard Jordan 5 box, but Awake New York on here. So, you know, they got to put that logo right here with the Jumpman. On the back, you do have the boroughs. You got Brooklyn, NY, Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, and Staten Island, and it has Awake and Jordan 2-3 all on the back. So definitely want to show y'all details in the box. So we are getting a special box with these. And on the size label it says Air Jordan 5 Retro OG SP Black Racer Blue. These are also nicknamed the Dark Knights from the owner Angelo. And right there you got Nike and Awake NY. I feel like that's definitely dope. And his name is Angelo Bacco. That's the owner of the company. I hope I'm not slandering his name, but you also have the 5 boroughs on the back of the box. You also have Awake branded, and I think I almost threw the box at the camera, but I definitely think that he had to get it signed off. I think he's like the first ever company to be able to put his logo and all that type of stuff on the box. Popping the lid on these, when you do look at QC stuff, you can see right there, you do have that little sticker right there done in gold. I haven't seen one of them gold stickers in a minute. And what flew out the box is the stickers. So when you open your box, you will have stickers that come with these. So you got Awake and Jordan 2-3 on one side, and then you got the 5 boroughs and Nike Awake and the sticker right there. But here nor there, we did not come in for those stickers. So getting back to the paper in the box, you do got like a waxy style paper, and it has a wick and all that on the paper. And flipping these open, the shoes are individually wrapped. So when you get your pairs, make sure they're individually wrapped. I have, you know, played with the shoe a little bit. You know, I've been doing my little reels and stuff on the Real D Got Juice. But let's put the shoes down on the floor. As you can see, both of them are individually wrapped. But when you get your pairs, make sure you do have that divider. I have noticed that most 5s this year have been coming with that divider. I think the metallic, the black metallic did come with the divider. But you can see in the box, you do get that paper. And back here in the corner, you do have that YDM sticker. So make sure you have all those QC things inside your box. But that is all the stuff that I see inside the box. So definitely check for that if you're getting these early. But we came here for the shoes. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So we're gonna go ahead and take the wrap off one. And that was easy. But right here, you have the Awake 5s, and this is the left pair. Y'all can see it right there. I'm giving y'all 360 on these. But let me get this right pair out, because this is where all the special goodies gonna come with this shoe. So this right here is the right pair. Y'all know we always review the right pair, but I gotta say, from first impression seeing these in hand, I definitely did swap out the laces. When you get these, they will come with black laces. I will say that, you guys. But this shoe right here, this might be sneaker of the year. Quality on this shoe, I'm gonna say that a lot in this video. The quality on this shoe is crazy, man. But let's dive deeper in these shoes and let's talk about it, man. But these Awake 5s, these are definitely up there for sneaker of the year. I ain't gonna cap. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't let me hype these up. Don't let me make y'all spend some money. But this Racer Blue colorway is definitely fire. We're gonna talk about it. Y'all know we always go with the right shoe, so I gotta sit this one down on the floor. We'll come back to it. But yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have it right here. The Awake 5 in the Racer Blue colorway. And I gotta say, having these in hand, man, quality. I told you I'm gonna say this a million times. Quality, bro. Quality on this shoe is crazy. And the details and how they put this together, Awake definitely has a sneaker of the year contender, and they definitely, you can tell, took their time with these. But yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to New York. Y'all stand up out there. But on the bottom, you do have that translucent bottom. You have that Awake logo right there, and you have Nike. You come to your midsole, it's an all black midsole. On your shark tee for fighter jet tee, you do got that Racer Blue with that splickle splackle. So I'm gonna let y'all look at that right there. You got the splickle splackle right there on your fighter jet teeth, and it also is on the inside right here on this part of the shoe. As you come to the front toe box, you have that contrast stitching. You can see the contrast stitching right there on that front toe box. But coming up to the uppers, and before we go to the uppers, I forgot to say, man, you got a clear air bubble unit right down that back heel. But right here, man, is where we gonna get to the quality of this shoe, how they took their time. Now everybody knows standard Jordan 5s had that suede, man, but it has an all over upper of premium leather. You got that contrast stitching, and then you got that Awake A, bro. You know, a lot of people say, man, if I want a shoe with a Atlanta Braids A or Atlanta A on it, man, you know, whatever. But hey, this is what Awake is known for. Their A is that logo. And I'm just glad they got to express it and put it on the shoe. I feel like that's a dope touch. Also on the inside of the shoe, you can see right there, you got the A. And it's definitely growing on me. I honestly thought the pink pair was the only pair I was gonna like, but when I seen this Racer Blue colorway, you definitely gonna get some fire fits off with it, and it's definitely dope, man. But on the back here right there, you got the NY. You look on the back of that ass right there, you got Nike Air. You know we gotta slap that ass, man. But that Nike Air and that Racer Blue colorway just looks so dope. And bro, it's just so many details on this shoe. I told y'all these come standard lace with black laces. I did swap these out for the white, and I feel like the white lace on these definitely makes these pop and brings the shoe out. You do have, like I said, the spare laces in the Racer Blue. This is the one that came with black real lace with, but that white definitely pops with these. As you can see right there, you have a clear lace lock holder, and the lace lock is actually in that Racer Blue. And coming up to that tongue, man, you know, you get that 3M tongue, but you got that Awake on the front, and it says Awake NY, and I feel like that is definitely a dope touch on the shoe. Like, bro, they really got to express their stuff with the shoe and put that all into it. And you already know what Jordan 5s would never get hang tags, so you know that's like the icing on the cake, the cherry on top right there. you get the hang tag with the Nike and the Awake NY, and I'm a sucker for hang tags. I hate when I lose them and they fall off my shoes, but that Awake hang tag is just so dope. And on the back of these, you can see more Awake. You got the Awake NY on the back right there instead of the Air Jordan. I think the other shoe does say Air Jordan, but more Awake branding, you guys. So you can see I got my little side sticker right there. It came off when I was sticking my finger in here, pause. But I might have put some B-roll up, but in the inside of the insole, it says Awake NY, and it has Nike on that black insole. So might have to put some B-roll up on that, you guys. But I gotta say that this shoe right here is gas. It's definitely sneaker of the year contender. I can't wait to get that pink pair so we can do a comparison. I'm definitely a sucker for pink because I feel like doing Valentine's Day, that pink colorway kind of got like that fire red vibe, and he throwing some red laces. It's gonna go crazy. But yeah, man, Awake NY definitely has a sneaker of the year contender. Like I said, quality on these is crazy. You get that Awake A right there, which is just so fire and so different. And let me show you the back of these. On the back of these, it does say Air Jordan on the back of these, bro. But yeah, with the contrast stitching on these, I definitely say that this is fire. When you get your pairs, if you do want them, you do want to go with that white lacing, because the white lacing with that contrast stitching, that blue and black, bro, just go crazy. Y'all know I'm a Duke fan, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't come over there talking junk because, you know, y'all always say we make it to the end and don't finish. But this year, we got them Boozer twins, and I definitely see myself going to a Duke game wearing these shoes. It's gonna be a crazy shoe to wear this year, y'all. And camera indoor with these on, bruh, I'm telling you. But I ain't gonna talk your head off, man. Like I said, we got the Awake 5s. Y'all let me know what y'all think about these down below. You're gonna pay that resale. Shout out to Request Boutique. They definitely hooked me up with this pair. Definitely glad I can get them early. Let me know what y'all think about these. But yes, sir, yes, sir. I say they are definitely sneaker of the year contender. Yes, sir. All right, you guys. So y'all seen the box, you seen the shoes. I gotta say, man, this is one of the ones, man. Like I said, you got that Awake 8 on these. You got the Awake on the tongue. Oh, another thing too, you got 2-3 on this one. You know, you got the NY on the other one. But contrast stitching, translucent bottom with the Awake on the bottom, bro. They killed it with these, bro. They killed it with these. And I'm just a sucker for hang tags, so y'all know I'm gonna go crazy for these. But definitely can't wait to get that pink pair. Y'all let me know what you think about these. You know, how you like the lace swap. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people saying that they didn't like these, but now I guess people hearing they limited and they want them. But I definitely can say, and I will admit, I was against this racer blue colorway. You know what I'm saying? But since having these in hand and knowing I'm a Duke fan, you know, seeing the hang tag, I'm just a sucker for hang tags. Y'all call me crazy or whatever, but yeah, man, this shoe right here is dope. And y'all let me know what you think about it. But we finna end the video off. Cannot leave y'all without saying, gain and maintain. Never let nobody tell you what you can't do. Invest in yourself. Invest in your dreams, man. We got the Awake 5s right here. Stay blessed. Until next video, because I definitely got some stuff loading. Y'all be easy, man. Be blessed. Peace. Oh, another thing too, bro. These dudes drop on sneakers out, so don't pay that resale yet. You might have a chance. I've been hearing it's 2,000 pairs, but hey, try your luck, man. D got juice. We out, man. Peace.